Hi there. Tonight's in review, we're going to be showing you a review for one of our current movie, 47 Meters Down. Yeah, we're going to talk about this one. So, me and Richard are going
Hey, Utako.
What the?
Okay, I'm ready to go swimming. I got the goggles up and I got the little floaty thingy. See?
Dude, why are you dressed like Spicoli?
Well, you said we're gonna be the just. Well, you did say that we'll be going out for summer.
No, we're talking about going out of summer movie.
Oh.
You know, because we're at the end of the summer. Plus, we're doing the review for that movie, 47 Meters Down, that we just saw recently.
Oh man, that movie.
Yeah, we're going to have to talk about it.
Oh man.
I'm sorry, but we're going to have to do this.
Fine, let's get this over with.
I know what you mean. It still has sour taste in our mouth, as you can see. We saw this months ago, and we thought, you know what? We got to talk about it because, you know, it was one of those movies that stunk like shark barf or something, you know, like shark puke or whatever you call it.
You kidding? I rather eat the chum that was mentioned in the Jaws movie.
Yeah, that was more crappier than a bucket of chum. I mean, even there was this reviewer that said on television that this was the greatest shark movie since Jaws. Honestly, I don't know what grass he was smoking, but I highly disagree.
Please, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Shark Week in television is actually a lot more better than this crap.
No, you know what was a better shark movie than Jaws?
Go ahead, tell me.
Deep Blue Sea.
That I actually agree. At least Samuel L. Jackson got eaten again.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, he got eaten by raptors, you know, in Jurassic Park, and then shark ate him. They ate me! That freaking shark ate me! And then that was it, you know? But this movie, I'm just going to have to say, it has Mandy Moore and Claire Holt. And we remember Mandy Moore from a little picture called Tango.
Oh, yeah. How could I not forget that movie? At least that was a good start for the whole franchise of Frozen and Zootopia.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's how it started out, really. And plus, not to mention, they have the, you know, the Tangled animated series that's already out right now. But, yeah, Mandy Moore's in this one, and Claire Holt is, you probably might remember her from a little series called Vampire's Diary or the original, which, gladly, both those series are gone, because, trust me, I didn't bother watching it, because to me, it's like, yeah, after Twilight, it's kind of like, I don't know, I don't want to watch that, and then they turned Teen Wolf into, like, that kind of series, too, which, honestly, I rather prefer Michael J. Fox and, you know, Jason Bateman for that matter.
Please, if they actually did that whole Teen Wolf thing, I'd rather star in the movie in the show Teen Wolf. At least I have a perfect feature.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, you'd be a shoo-in for whoever plays, you know, like Michael J. Fox's character for that matter.
Exactly. I mean, after all, I'm already in the fur.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm a fox, but still, they could do some makeup and say I look like a wolf.
Yeah, there you go. They'll probably just say, "Oh, you're a were-tiger fox," or whatever. You know, now that would be a movie. So about this movie, this is about, you know, sisters who, you know, went on vacation to Mexico, and what happened is Mandy Moore's character got dumped by her boyfriend because he, quote, she was boring. Which honestly is like, if I was dating Mandy Moore, I would not let that go. You know? I would never let her go.
And plus, who is boring these days? I mean, I tend to do is to play a bunch of video games and stuff like that. I even enjoy it with my girlfriend, and she don't think I'm boring.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, I even, you know, sit around watching animes all day, but I don't consider that as boring. I just call that mundane. So,
and plus, for those who go to the Mexico for vacation, come on, you don't go to Mexico on vacation. The only time you do that on a college spring break for, like, say, Girls Gone Wild.
That's the worst example. Anyway, so what happened is her sister, you know, drags her into a diving cage. Sorry. And what happened is, you know, just a diving cage, you know, just to see the sharks. And, of course, she's like, okay, fine, we'll go. And because, you know, there's these two hot guys, you know, for that matter. We don't even know who they are because, you know, we don't even know.
Who hook up with guys in Mexico?
I don't know, many women who try to escape from their boring lives, like neglected housewives or something like that.
Yeah, but that's just like if we go to Vegas and we hook up with some random girls that actually turn out to be prostitutes.
Yeah, that's the worst timing, and I would not want to remember that.
No.
So, yeah, so as you can see, everything went wrong. They went in the cage and they dropped their cell phone. The shark ate the cell phone.
They ate it! The freaking shark ate it!
No way, he ate the camera. Yeah, he ate the camera. That's what happened when, like he said, oh, don't drop the camera. Oops. Damn shark ate it. And then, of course, what was holding the cage ripped, and they fell 47 meters down, which is not a good sign. And trouble goes arise, and we're just going to say, let's just say in spoiler territory, there are sharks everywhere in that whole point. And
Yeah.
plus,
But the problem with the whole thing is that even when they got into the diving tank and stuff like that, the one girl that claims to be not boring, that she's actually pretty much have no diving experience whatsoever, and yet she being a little coach, saying like if you panic, you run out of air and all that stuff.
yeah, and matter of fact, she's panicking like the whole entire, like, oh my god, oh my god, it's like, you gotta calm down. You're gonna lose oxygen faster that way.
It's like watching. To me, it's like watching Panda the whole Pineapple Express, where I keep hearing Seth Rogen go the entire freaking time.
Dude, those were like the best parts.
Yeah,
those were like one of the few best parts. You're just framing that part.
Yeah, but the entire time, that movie is like that. All the time, the girl would keep panicking and all that stuff. She might as well be played by Seth Rogen if he's wearing a bikini.
Are you kidding? I would rather see a movie with Seth Rogen and James Franco in a diving cage and going 47 meters down, and then getting panicked by one of them's going to get eaten by sharks, where it ends with a Whitney Houston moment.
Who's going to be playing as the shark that ate him? What's his name?
Dan McBride.
Yeah, Dan McBride. You see,
yeah, I can imagine Dan McBride voicing one of the sharks. It's like, I'm a cannibal, hombre. I know we're getting off topic at this point, but yeah, to be honest, this movie kind of like stunk real bad. And we'll go to this spoiler territory at this point, where their situation is getting dire. I mean, they might as well be dead at this point. But then there was a moment where, oh yeah, the sister went out, get the oxygen tank, from the other people, and of course she got back. She got snatched by the shark, and then leaving her sister behind. And then of course she's trying to find ways to, like, get her, leg off from the cage, since they did move again, for that matter. But it broke off and landed in another location. And what happened is that, well, she finds ways to, get it off her leg, and she got in the oxygen tank, which...
See, that part, that was actually becoming pretty good. I mean,
yeah,
her sister was the best diving expert, and yet she got dragged out by the shark. And yet that leaves the sister that had no experience whatsoever, finds a way to free herself while got her leg stuck. And for odd reason that she got her sister, she's swimming back up, and she's trying to avoid all the sharks with all the players and all that stuff. And which caught me the most is that they got themselves out of the situation. Either they got bit by the shark.
Yeah, and they both had like matching shark bites, on different legs. So
and it turns out the whole thing was a freaking illusion due to the oxygen poisoning.
Yeah, what happened was when the other sister, got, one of the oxygen tanks, she was warned that says, you gotta watch the other one, when, because, poison dioxide or something like that.
Because when you run out of air and you try to suck in the new air, it's kind of like unfiltered or whatever.
Yeah.
It really put like toxicate in the head. It's like it's like the first time you're smoking weed and you didn't realize how to smoke it.
Yeah, that's kind of what happened. So it turns out the whole thing was all in Mandy Moore's head the entire time, and that her sister is actually dead. And then they saved her, of course. Bunch of backup. Like the Coast Guards finally came in. They rescue her. but she's out of her mind as usual, because she's also bleeding too, because she cut her hand from one of the harpoons earlier. And to be honest, this is like the other two movies that I've seen which I hated the most, which was Next and what was the other one? Repo Man. That's right. Because they pulled the same crap with the whole. This is my only problem with Hollywood, where they throw in the same writing. They make us think, oh yeah, this is awesome. We're getting the really good action part, and then somehow, bam, we're right back where we were, and then be like, damn it, you gave us the doom and gloom ending, which is like, that's not what I want. Like that movie Next with Nicolas Cage, where he's like, he can see like into the future and everything, and
yeah, the whole entire time, yeah, I wish I had that ability, but at the end of the movie, it's like he was better off not hook up with the girl.
Yeah, with Scarlett Johansson the entire time. It's like that or Repo Man, which I hated that movie the most, which I prefer Repo Man than Repo Men because, at least Emilio Estevez drive away with that alien car, with that radiated alien car at the end of it with his buddy, with his coworker. Flying around Los Angeles with that Iggy Pop playing in the background, like that was the better ending, in my point of view. But Repo Man was like, oh yeah, he had a fight with Forrest Whitaker, the brother from, Fast Time at Richmond High, the one who's going to shoot and he's going to kill him. And, Spicoli, like I said, back to Spicoli moment, where, they trash his car. And turns out that, after, they destroy the place where they take the rental organs and everything, and they save the girl, and they're on the beach, and he had that novel he finally wrote and everything. And then it turns out it was all in his head because he never left. It turns out Forrest Whitaker knocked his brains out and pretty much in a permanent state of coma, which he'll forever think that, oh yeah, he accomplished all this stuff. And then that girl, she probably got harvest,
Yeah, it was like the worst thing ever to watch, like Dallas.
Yeah, to me, it's like, I want to put out to everything in Hollywood is that don't psych us out with that lame twist. If I want to see a lame twist, I'd rather see from M. Night Shyamalan's The Village all the way to, like, I don't know, like the Visit. You know? I mean, at least Split did right on my book. Because at least they revisit that Unbreakable.
Oh, yeah.
Which, spoiler alert, that you should actually watch. Yeah, that's my only warning. It's like, don't give us that double edge, like, oh, this is going to be a good ending, and then, bam! No. You gave us the worst ending, and then, honestly, I wanted to see the girls, like, in the aftermath. Like, after they got rescued, they both probably got skin graft on their legs, and, she finally see her boyfriend, who says he was boring, and then punch him in the face,
Yeah, that would be a better ending.
That would have been an awesome ending. And then they would have gave himself a high five, and then she would have been like with Julio or whatever his name was, that she hooked up in Mexico.
Yeah, in my opinion, I want to put it this way, guys. To avoid wasting your money on this movie, especially if
you saw it in a dollar theater.
Well,
don't bother.
Don't bother watching a dollar theater and all that, but the only way you can actually enjoy watching the 47 Meters Down movie is just watch the trailer on YouTube. That is it. Just watch it. It's like, okay, I'm done. That's it.
Yeah, that's the only good part. Like, you saw the trailers and you think, oh, this is going to be a good movie. And then disappointment. And then you said, the trailer was the only best part in the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like, I know we all experience those moments where you think, oh, I want to see that best part. And you know what? There's also another moment in trailers where the best parts are never in the movie.
So, Hollywood, if you're watching this one, do us a favor. Make the movie better. You gotta do it right.
Take some risk with your endings. Don't try to pull us that whole reverse ending thing where it's like, you gave us a glimpse of hope and then you just pull it away, making it like dark. Like, if I want to see a dark horror movie, I'd rather watch a dark horror movie when it's meant to be dark.
Yeah, that's like giving a kid a nice cool toy and stuff like that. Then parents just take it away and say, oh, sorry, here's a lump of coal.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a twist.
Yeah,
That's how the movie treats us.
Yeah, just like
Sorry,
that.
Phoenix.
Anyway, that's it for our review so far. So we'll catch you on the next one. All right? Laters.
I've even saying. So, are we going to head to the pool?
Yeah, why not?
All right.
All right, careful.